Hey folks, welcome back to Misty and Ike, a daily pop culture podcast, produced by Brickyard Media Group. And now here's your hosts, Misty Roberts and Isaac Heckert. Hello, unidentified Misty.
Hello, Object Ike.
Ooh. How about Object Misty and unidentified Ike?
Okay, that's fine.
Can either of us fly?
I mean, if you drop me out of a plane, I would do something.
Or a hot air balloon?
Or a hot air balloon.
If we jumped out of a hot air balloon, we'd be unidentified flying Misty and Ike.
Yeah, we would.
Unidentified. No, we're UAPs.
Unidentified.
Or UFPs. Flying podcasters.
Oh, I was going to say peoples.
Oh, people podcasters.
People podcasters.
Or UFPPs.
UFPPs.
Today's episode is about UFOs, guys.
The reason for that is because it's the first of 2 World UFO Days.
There's a huge debate.
There is.
Yep. I'm on.
For a long time, June 24th
Yes.
was World UFO Day.
Mm-hmm.
Then some people said that day should be July 2nd in memoriam of the Roswell crash.
Right. So it's a split decision.
Kind of makes sense.
Does
to
make
me.
sense, especially if you've had the beef jerky down there. The alien jerky.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. They have it on the way to Vegas too, which doesn't make any sense.
They do, and then they have it at area
47,
17,
62, and 75. Yep.
Yeah.
Have you been to any of the areas?
I have not been to any of the areas, but I spent a couple of days in Roswell.
On your way to Marfa?
No, that would have been a cool trip. Now that I think about it, I'm like, that would have been crazy. Because I did see the Marfa lights when I went to Marfa.
I predict that you're going to redo that trip and get it all together.
Now I'm going to go, after we record, I'm going to get in my car and just start driving.
Yeah, unidentified driving Misty.
Yeah.
So it's UFO Day.
It's UFO Day.
We're going to talk about UFOs.
Are they really still UFOs?
I heard on another podcast the other day that they call them something different now. It could be UFPs. I don't know what that stands for. And
right.
I'm on space.com.
All right. Well, I am going to tell you, like, UFOs have been a big deal in the news recently.
Yeah.
And it's because the government has started to declassify more information and have finally fessed up in 2017 about some small, secretly funded programs that started to investigate military encounters with UFOs.
Small, like a couple billion.
Yeah, you know.
That's your taxpayer money there, folks.
The New York Times first reported about it in December of 2017. And then they reported about the Defense Department's Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force. Interesting name, huh?
UAP. That's what it is. It's an unidentified aerial phenomena. Phenomena.
Phenomena.
Phenomena.
Do you think
I could do that for the rest of the episode.
We could, but it makes me think about how when we're in our cars and we're driving that we sing. Do you think that when the aliens are in their UFOs that they sing when they're driving?
That's interesting. And do they, you know, the faster you drive, the more aggressive music you want to listen to?
Right. Do they listen to metal when they're zipping through space?
They're at light speed, so they're just like listening to aggressive EDM.
Right. Either that or I was thinking some like Judas Priest or something. Just
I bet
breaking the law.
That would be funny if they listen to our music.
Right.
They only want to come here because they don't have music of their own.
What if they like human music?
What if they have only come here for all of our music? Like if you're a musician, you get zapped up and the rest of us have to sit down and just here on Earth and just listen to podcasts for the rest of our lives?
Oh.
That's why we're singing Phenomena. Dun, 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 so we can get taken by the aliens. Phenomena.
Let me ask you.
Yes, please.
If you woke up in the middle of the night.
I've thought about this a million times. Go ahead.
And there was the little green man. First of all, I know they're not all green, but let's just say that he looked kind of like E.T. or something.
Yeah.
And he was at the end of your bed. And he was like, "Hello, Ike."
And he speaks English?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. I'm asleep.
You're asleep.
Are you knocking at the front door?
No, I'm trying. I'm an alien. I'm hitting you.
Ow, stop. Ow. Hello.
Wake up. Wake up.
Hey.
Hi.
Whoa.
Hello.
You can talk.
Yes, I can
I would
talk.
be way more freaked out right now.
Okay. Are you freaked out by me right now?
You know when like the exorcist girl climbs up the wall
Yeah.
on her back?
Yeah.
That's me seeing an alien for the first time.
Okay, so you would lose it.
I would lose it.
I would be excited.
And then I would try and kill it.
Why?
Because if you snuck
What
in,
if it was just like, hello, Ike, I'm an alien.
if he was like, hey, I'm not here to hurt you, I would be like,
I'm not here to hurt you.
okay, what are you here for?
Well, I wanted to see if you wanted to take a little trip with me.
Yes. Where are we going?
Oh,
If you're
do
not-
you want to know about what's going to happen on this trip?
2 rules. Can I breathe oxygen?
Yes,
Is there any butt stuff?
possibly.
Let's go.
We were both going the same direction.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm going to probe your butthole.
What if they got that from us, though? Because we used to put thermometers on our butts.
I'm pretty sure that they did. Like,
Yeah.
there's something that tells me that there's this so much more intelligent species than ourselves. That they're not just like sticking their fingers up our butts to see like what's going on.
Yeah.
They have a little bit more advanced technology than that.
Hopefully.
And there's not much up our butts. There's other parts of your body that have pain sensors and, you know, neurons and things like that they would want to study.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, unless they're just doing it for pain.
How much pain can you take? Let's check the butt. Ugh.
Well, if I woke up and there was an alien standing at the end of my bed, I
Okay.
would be very excited.
I'm the alien this time.
Okay.
Meaner, manner, nemer. Wake up, redhead.
Hello? Hello?
Get your clothes on. We're going. Get in the ship, stupid.
Hey, you don't have to call me stupid. We can be friends.
Compared to me, you are relatively unintelligent.
Okay, that's fair.
So get in the ship, stupid.
Where am I going? Wait, can we talk about how excited I am to see you here?
I'm very excited to see you too. You're the only human we're taking.
Only me?
You are the only redhead we could find.
Oh, so I'm like 5th choice.
We heard your show about being a red dragon. We couldn't find any dragons. You are it.
Okay, well, I'm very excited to go.
Okay.
Couple of questions.
Yes.
Is there butt stuff?
Is that a request?
It is not a request.
We can administer the test orally
Okay, that's fair.
or anally.
And how long will we be gone?
You will not know the time. It is in space.
So it's different.
I am 9 million trillion years old.
So maybe if I'm gone for like a really long time, I won't know it. It'll feel like a minute.
You will never want to come back to this dirt hole.
I have so many questions.
We will blow this place up when we leave it.
What does your land look like?
We don't have any land. We live on a space.
Okay, but are there palm trees and water?
In the simulation, there are anything you want.
Okay, I'll go. What should I bring?
You humans like to clothe your bodies for some reason. It's a little chilly on the ship. You should bring a sweater.
I always bring a sweater. I always have a sweater, alien. Always.
Or don't forget to bring your towel.
You don't have towels?
The aliens, the Encyclopedia's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep.
All right. So, I mean, basically both of us would be like, yeah, let's go.
If I could get over the shock. But here, let me quantify this. It's not just an alien in my room. Like, if I'm sleeping, let's just say that
It's anybody.
Yeah. Like, I get startled when I have a guest in my room sometimes.
Okay.
On those rare occasions when
The boom boom in the room.
when it's lady or gentleman time in the evening.
When the boom boom.
And I wake up and there's another person there. I'm like, well, good, get out.
Are you serious?
I do startle myself in the middle of the night if someone touches me.
Yeah,
But
you have
let's just say this:
sleep issues anyways. I'm sure.
if there was a dog in my room,
that would scare you.
or a cat, or a random bird flew in from the out of side, like anything that is alive in my domicile while I'm sleeping that wakes me up, I would freak out for a second.
I don't have that same problem.
Yeah, but what I picture them all to be, my first thought is those death chaser things from Lord of the Rings that ride the horses.
Oh, yeah.
That's what everything is in the middle of the night to me.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
In my speak, that would be the Death Eaters from Harry Potter. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really scary.
Did
but
you
in
know-
my head, it's like E.T. And it's like kind and curious.
E.T.'s plant-based.
I
I just learned that the other day.
So I would be very excited. Like, since I saw ET as a child, I have always wanted to meet an alien. So, anyways.
Did you know your boy Barry Obama deflected a question about the UFOs one time
I'm not surprised.
on James Corden?
Let's hear it.
In an appearance last month, okay, this article's old, on The Late Show with James Corden, admitted that there were objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are. That's former President. And
That's
then,
not really deflecting. That's just saying, yeah, there's some stuff up there and we don't know what it is.
sorry, I read that wrong. President Biden deflected a question about UFOs a few days
he
later.
did. Actually, this was not long ago. He was like, I think he just turned he didn't deflect the question. He just skipped over the question and answered something else and directed the question to someone else.
To President
Kamala.
Yes.
He was just like, I'm not getting into that.
I'm gonna let the real
I got more
president-
important shit to take care of right now than UFOs.
This is what everybody's freaking out about. This
Okay.
TikTok video.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a TikTok video. Sorry. It's a Navy video of what they're calling a Tic Tac.
A Tic Tac.
And it goes from 80,000
Whoa, why
feet.
does it?
They can
It moves real fast.
Yeah, it's supposed to go from 80,000 feet to 10,000 feet in a split second. But
Okay.
I was listening to a conspiracy podcast the other day about how the sensors might not be calibrated the right way. So all of this could be
Okay.
uncalibrated sensor technology. There's all
Interesting.
kinds of stuff because people are like,
Whoa.
it says this is on
Bam.
yeah. So there's things that claim now that the Navy has spotted things going under the ocean.
Uh-huh.
And that would be the most ideal place for you to have a space base is under the ocean.
It makes sense. I mean,
Especially,
what if there's an Aqualand?
man, that would be cool,
Right. God, now I'm gonna have to go home and watch Aquaman.
dude. If you could just be what if? But see, it wouldn't be for us because we can't.
No,
breathe down there.
we can't have nice things. First of all,
No.
we could find a way that you'd be able to go down there and breathe, but we'd just ruin everything.
What if they built it out of all the plastic we were dumping in the ocean? They built a whole civilization.
I could back that.
They could take all the plastic out of our water.
I could back that. That I
Yeah.
would be like, okay.
That floating island of plastic in the middle of
Yeah.
the Pacific. Right under that is just a big old town, Aquatown.
I would go to Aquatown.
Yeah. How do you get to Aquatown?
I
On a boat?
think that you have to take an unidentified aqua object to
pretty
get
good.
to Aquatown.
Yeah. One ticket to Aquatown, please.
Yes, please.
Can I see your
Yes,
passport?
please.
Left it at home.
Well, so I mean, basically, the reason this is in the news so much is because all of these videos are, now being made public, and basically, the government has been trying for the last few years to put more money into these things to make it not when people say, "Hey, I saw something," they don't want people to be viewed as crazy anymore because there are those things out there. People have seen them. Pilots have seen them. Military pilots have seen them. And so they basically have spent all of this money saying, if you've seen something, say something.
Yeah.
If you are a military pilot and you had this experience, it's okay to talk about it because there's stuff out there that we don't know what it is. And, it just because it doesn't belong to us doesn't mean that it's necessarily from space. It could belong to another government or whatever. But you don't need to be viewed as crazy just because you saw something in the sky that we can't immediately go, oh, that's exactly what that is.
Right. And I'm going to I'm going to loosely reference one of your favorite people, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes.
But it's from an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience. Boo. But he was saying that every single person on this planet has a video camera in their phone.
Yeah.
And if it was real, we would have definitive footage of something by now.
That's actually a quote from Smartless when he was on. Because that was my favorite thing he said.
I think maybe he's
Maybe he
he's on the circuit.
regurgitates that.
Yeah.
Maybe
saying it.
he repeats that.
He's on a mission to
Couple
spread
times.
his message.
The thing is that people do have videos. When he said that, I was like, oh yeah, that completely makes sense. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, but there are tons of videos, and what would make it definitive?
I think
who is
not
to
shaky
say?
and in focus.
I take tons of videos on my phone that are shaky and out of focus. That's
Exactly.
all the better I am at it.
Yeah, most people suck.
Right.
We need a professional cinematographer. Here's what has to happen.
Okay. But who says, even if we get a professional cinematographer, who's the person that's in charge of going, that video's real?
I think it's Neil. Neil's in charge.
Okay. That's what I was going
Who would
for
argue
there.
with that?
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
When he said that, he was like, we should have definitive proof. I'm like, so are you just saying that all the videos that you've watched you don't believe?
Yeah, I think an alien.
You haven't seen one.
We need an alien to land on an active film set where we have a real cinematographer shooting, and then we need people to film them filming it, and then someone needs to film the monitor, and someone else filming the filming of the filming of
So
the
like
filming.
the inception of...
Yes. And
Yeah.
it needs to be all repetitive, and then we'll know for sure.
Okay.
And then the aliens need to come out and like speak to the film crew.
Okay.
But here's the problem. Conspiracy theorists will say it was on a film set. They staged it all anyway.
It's true.
So there's the conundrum. And now we're back at the beginning of Inception again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Weird. Now I just thought of an idea for my next movie.
Inception UFO.
Spaceception.
Spaceception. Spaceception.
That's time for the day. We didn't really get into any facts, but
we didn't, but we talked about all kinds of alien and UFO stuff.
sure did.
Oh, super fun.
Well,
Super
folks,
fun.
tell us about your favorite alien abduction story or what you would do if old Frankie came and got you one night.
And if there was butt stuff.
Yeah.
Because,
Just put B or N, but or no.
yeah. Yeah. Just want to know what to expect.
Yeah. Or if you've been abducted, will you send us an email anonymously and just tell us about your abduction story?
Or if you have any UFO videos, we would like to see them
Oh,
and decide
yeah.
if they're definitive proof or not.
What's our email address?
Misty and Ike ruin the internet at gmail.com because we go vintage
That's what's up. Gmail
back in the old
at
days.
ufo.org. All right, folks. Since it's not Friday,
We'll see you tomorrow.
or maybe we'll see a flying object.